Hey guys, welcome back, Multitech here. Let me start this video with an interesting story. Okay, so recently I wanted to make a remote controlled air wing, and for that I researched. And what I found was most of the air wings had that curved body to get that aerodynamic shape. And then I thought to myself, was there an easier way to make it? Then I went to my working table and started designing my own air wing. That wing didn't feel good every time I flew it, so stay tuned for some crashes. Okay, before starting the making process, let's take a look on what are the things you need. These will be the list of things you will be needing, and if you don't have them, you can purchase them from the description below. First, we will be making the body of the wing, and for that we will be needing a 60 by 43 piece of thermocol, which is 0.5 cm thick. You can cut this piece from a big thermocol sheet just like I did. These are the dimensions of the wing. First, let's mark a line on the middle of the sheet. To make a perfect line, mark the distance, for example in this case 30 centimeters, on different heights. Then join all the points. Here you go, you got a perfect line. Then mark a point 20 cm away from the base on both the corners and join them with the topmost point of the middle line. After doing that, mark a point 10 cm on the middle line from the base and join the point to the bottom ends of both the corners. Then cut these parts out. Then I drew a box around where I will be attaching my motor. It was 21 centimeters in length as I am using a 8-inch propeller with BR2208 1400 kV brushless motor. While drawing the box, make sure the length of the box is same on both sides from the middle. Then cut it. Now let's make the ailerons by taking the width of the box, mark a point with the same length and join them. Then we have to cut this line, but in a different way. By that, I mean at an angle. Let me explain. First, start cutting, but make sure you don't cut it completely so that we can use the paper layering on top of the sheet as a natural hinge. Then bend it. Keep a scale, give an angle to your knife, and with the support of the scale, cut it. repeat these same steps on the other side too. And you made the ailerons. Now for attaching the motors, we will first make the canopy, which is a compartment for our electronics. To make this, we will first make two parallel lines which are 2 centimeters away from the middle. I use a hot glue gun to stick everything in this video. Then attach these two big pieces on the parallel lines we drew. Then attach two small pieces on the nose of the wing. Then I screwed the motor to the metal base which comes with the motor. After that, I took a 4x4 piece of thermocol and glued the motor to it. Then glued the piece inside the canopy. Now let's motorize our ailerons. To do that, first we have to attach the horns with the same distance on both the sides by measuring equal lengths and width. After that, cut a small straight line and attach the horns. Then take a push rod with a Z-bend, which is a bend like this, and attach the push rod to the servo motor. After that, connect a push rod connector to the horn. Then pass through the push rod and tighten it with a screw and a screwdriver. Now glue the servo motor. While gluing the motor, make sure your ailerons are straight. Don't worry if you glued the motors and your ailerons are not straight like I did. Unscrew the push rod, make the aileron straight and tight it again. Problem solved. After gluing the motor, I cut out a small piece out of the canopy for the servo motor wires to go inside the canopy. Do the same steps to motorize the second aileron. Then I made two vertical stabilizers and glued them on both ends. Now let's move on to the wiring part. Trust me, it's really easy. First, I soldered the brushless motor to the ESC and checked if it was spinning clockwise by connecting the ESC to the receiver on channel number 3 and controlling the motor with the transmitter. And what I found was that my motor was spinning in the anti-clockwise direction, so I just interchanged any two wires from the motor and my motor was spinning in the clockwise direction. Then we will be attaching the right servo motor on channel number 2 and left servo motor on channel number 1. Then finally we will be attaching the brushless motor on channel number 3. Done. That's it. I said you it was easy. After the wiring is done, the last step is to set up the transmitter. Here I am using a Flysky transmitter. At first, you can see the motors are not moving in the direction we want, and to fix this problem, we need to set up our transmitter. So first, switch on the transmitter, press and hold the OK button to go to the menu section, press down, select function setup by clicking OK, go down by pressing the down button, and select ailerons by clicking OK button. As you can see, our aileron is off, and to switch it on, press the down button, and to save these changes, press and hold the cancel button. And I also changed the aileron percentage from 100% to 50%. But still now our problem is not completely solved. The last thing we need to do is to reverse the channel number 2. And to do that, press and hold the OK button, then click down button, select function setup by clicking OK button, and select reverse by clicking OK button. Go to channel number 2 by pressing OK button and reverse it by pressing the down button. You can save these changes by pressing and holding the cancel button. And you're done. Now you can fly it. As I promised, here are some crashes. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment down below what should I make next. That's all for today. Bye.